Hello everybody, my name is Keejchen, coming at you with another little sponsored video here. This is spell cards, and we're starting on a sort of black screen. This is the first thing you see when you open the game, and I was really confused the first time. But it just says here, it has been 3 years since the steel curse rolled over the land. You're supposed to click with your mouse, and then stuff happens. So I had to redo this in order to get this for you guys, and left the realm defenseless. As the civilized realms struggle to rebuild their forces and hold on, a new threat has emerged. Black iron gates have appeared in every major city and began to spew forth hordes of monsters inside the walls. To quell the attack, the heroes of each realm have sworn to travel to the bottom of the dungeon and destroy the source of these monsters. So there's another dungeon calling thing. Let's see here. I have the Steam page open right here. It is a game by OnePlus Entertainment, so thanks a lot for the key code to them. A roguelike deck building experience coupled with tabletop battles. Choose a hero and allegiance and dive deep into the dungeon, evolving your deck for survival. Alright. And so here we see progress. Not a lot of progress yet. I've just opened the game, so I have no idea what's going to happen or what we're up against. Nothing to click on in here. And rulebook. I'm guessing we will experience that as we go into the tutorial, which is coming up. So, tutorial. Welcome to battle, young hero. One thing I forgot to mention, this game is in early access, so everything you see may change, and don't think that anything bugs or certain things that we might encounter. Just a disclaimer, just have that in mind. Welcome to the battle, young hero. You and the enemy begin play on the battlefield. To win, you must defeat the enemy hero by reducing them to 0 hit points, HP, while keeping yourself alive. Summoning. So on your turn, you may summon your minions in your hand onto the battlefield. You may summon only adjacent to a friendly unit, a hero or minion. Give it a try now. Drag the minion in your hand onto the green squares on the battlefield. Movement. Great. Notice your minion is sleeping. It won't be able to act until next turn. Your hero, however, is ready to move. Default is diagonal movement, is not allowed. Drag it onto an adjacent square marked in green. Excellent. At the end of your turn, your remaining hand cards are discarded and you draw cards equal to your mana up to the maximum. We have 1 mana over here apparently. Discarding will increase. I see. If you have depleted mana, you will regain 1. Next turn, all of your units on the board will be able to act again. Press end turn now. Sure. Alright, so they have cards in hand as well, I see. And the heroes start on the board. This guy is really big. Mad Ogre, large unit. Large hero unit, power 1, HP 15, actions 1, moves 1. And we are significantly weaker. We have more power. Oh, so he only deals 1 damage to us. We have taken 1 damage, that's what happened. Alright. Your unit was damaged. Notice its HP number on the right is reduced by the amount of power. Now it's your turn to attack. By default, you cannot attack diagonally. Drag one of your units to attack the enemy. A red square will indicate unit in the attack range. So yeah, we do like this. Alright. Nice hit. Thank you. When a unit attacks, the defender suffers damage. By default, units have an attack range of 1, so they may only attack enemy occupying a square adjacent, not diagonal. Targeting cards. Spell cards can be cast directly on units on the battlefield. Use your spell card in your hand. Let's just do it. Mana costs. That's it. Well done. Some cards have a mana cost that will deplete your mana. Be careful how to use it, as your mana also affects how many cards you draw at the end of your turn. For more tips on mana, you may refer to the rulebook later on. Alright. Discarding. You may actively discard a card by dragging it over the discard pile in the right corner over here. You will then regain 1 mana. Read any card description by hovering over it. Now defeat the enemy hero to win the battle. Okay, so it was very detailed at the start, but then now I'm just giving free reign. We have 1 card in deck. So this discarding will increase it, so I can discard cards like this. And the spear that we cast before did not have a mana cost as this axe did. So since we had a mana left over, we were able to draw an extra card this turn. We have Ashes of Taluk, artifact, and the spell cannot be played. When discarded, heal your hero 1 HP. Okay. No reason to not do it. And then we have extra mana, but we can't use it. And a throwing axe, deal 3 to the enemy unit. Okay, heroes can attack. And this one can move up. Can the hero attack again? No, but it can still move. I'm not sure that's smart. Whatever. How does that work? Why were you able to move and attack while the other one was not? Moves 1, actions 1. Moves 1, actions 1. When summoned, add 1 power to itself and adjacent units you control. Oh. Okay, but if I move over here... Oh, No, you can still move. Okay, and we can summon another Helm Protector. So I move this guy up here. Attack that guy. And then summon this in here, so adjacent units will gain 1 more power. Yep. Nice. And turn. So now... Okay, the deck just reshuffles. I wasn't sure about that. Alright. Gotta defeat the enemy, but that seems fairly simple here. Tutorial complete. Congratulations, you won the battle and completed the tutorial. You may repeat the tutorial at any time. Okay. Good. New hero. Okay, we can choose an allegiance. There's only 2 to choose from. Alright, we have this faction. So we get this deck if we choose this faction. And then class also changes the deck. So there's mage or warrior. I'm always... you have to unlock this with gold. So I can only play a warrior, but I can play one of 2 factions. Unlock cards here. Oh, I can choose different decks as well. Okay. Basic, Rearguard, or Black Knights. Basic. Okay. And Guardians of the Helm. Okay. First Legion and... So, here. An aggressive archetype that focuses on bursting down your opponent before they get a chance to retaliate. Guardians of Helm. Originally, the local militia of Helm was formed by workers in the mines due to repeated attempts to steal their riches. The Helm soon raised its own loyal army full of rambunctious and hot-headed folk. And the other one is a difficult combo-oriented allegiance that sacrifices its own minions to gain an advantage. Oh. Hand of Karim, known also as the King's Guard. Those loyal to the Kingdom of Karim often employ warlocks and support practice of the dark arts. Okay. So we got a Karim Crackhound. Minion unit, hit power 2, hit punch 3, Predator and Dash. And then keywords are explained below. So Dash gains extra move each turn as indicated. Interesting. And Predator, attack twice if the defender has less power than you. And a I think this Hand of Karim sounds cool. Combo-oriented stuff. When a minion is sacrificed, gain 1 power. Oh, we have different talents here. What do I click? Back here. Yeah, so we cannot play the... I'm not sure the warrior combos with both factions, though. A warrior... It's a powerful basic class that gets strong healing and survivability talents, recommended for first-time players. Well, I mean, forced on first-time players, excuse me. Bounties. Who let the dogs out? Okay, so these are achievements that we can complete in order to then get gold and stuff. Good to know. A Karim Fellspeaker. When a minion is sacrificed, gain 1 power. And sacrifice, destroy a minion as specified. A Wormfood Legionary. Wormfood Legionary. Last word that summon a... Last word is when the unit is destroyed. Yeah, and haste may move and act immediately when destroyed. Summon a cupboard without this effect in its place with haste. So when it dies, it summons itself back onto the board and then immediately has haste. Faceless Initiate. So this is one of the ones you would sacrifice. Faceless Initiate, range 2. Okay. Range may attack up to the number of squares indicated away, and sacrifice Minions destroyed by this minion count as sacrificed. See, then we have the combo going with the Fell Speaker, Kerim King Priest. When summoned, sacrifice a random adjacent friendly minion and summon a Meek Servitor. Meek Servitor. Oh, these are upgrades, I see. I can't see what a Meek Servitor is, but we see it on the left here, the face of it. Maybe we have a Meek Servitor. This is Willing Sacrifice. And again, no Meek Servitors here. Alright, but we have two of these. So these sacrifice random adjacent friendly minions and then summon Meek Servitors that we don't really know what it is. And then Javelin to deal damage to the enemy, and Shield, apply 1 block. And negates all damage suffered in 1 instance. Okay. And then we have the Rear Guard. Here we get a Clear the Way. Give a friendly minion +2 power and cleave. Damage is also dealt to enemies adjacent to the attacker. Okay. And power is just increasing power, yeah. And Blacksteel Thug unit. Predator, which was attack twice if the defender has less power than you, and has 1 power for each other friendly Blacksteel minion on the board, and then we have 2 of them. So maximum of 1 bonus there. A Chained Imp. Devour. Gain the power of anything this unit destroys. But it only has 2 hit points itself. A Willing Sacrifice. Use an action to target a friendly unit and give it +1, then sacrifice this unit. That is immediately as it goes onto the board, which combos with a Kerim Fell Speaker that we don't have then, right? Because this is the deck. So that's kind of interesting. We don't get to combo with the Willing Sacrifices sacrificing themselves. But I can see Willing sacrificing onto a Chained Imp so that they have more staying power and therefore can devour more is pretty efficient, and then Clear the Way in the same way. And then cleaving with them seems really strong. Okay. And a Shade here gains 1/1 when a card is exhausted. Exhaust, remove this card from the deck for the remainder of the battle. So far we haven't seen anything that can do that, but probably we will find that. Yes, okay. Crack Scorpion. Power 4, hit points 2. When summoned, raise 1. And raise exhaust card from the top of your deck as specified. And then that would boost the Shades. We have Wormfood Spellbait. Gain 1 power when a card is raised. That's all you do. So both the Shade and the Wormfood Spellbait gains stuff when you play a Scorpion. The Willing Sacrifice we already know. And again, spell, put a copy of a friendly minion on the top of your deck. Oh, so this way you can expand your deck so you can raise more. Oh, and this is basic. What was this? A Crack Burst. Did I already check? I must have skipped that one. We have the Faceless Initiate here. And then here, when this minion dies, knock back 2 adjacent units, not large heroes. Nah. I think I like this one. With the Crack Scorpions and raise, and then you are supposed to burn some of your own cards, or you can get more of them. This is the only one that costs mana in the entire deck. Nothing costs mana here, nothing costs mana here. Interesting. Just checking over here. There's 2 cards in this particular deck that costs mana. Bolster and Helm Banner. Cannot move or act. Add 1 power to each unit you control while you have this thing. Helm Banner. That's pretty cool. Oh, and a Catapult, a siege engine. It has move 0, but range 2. Splash. Also there are 2 enemies units adjacent to target. May affect large heroes more than once. That's also pretty cool. I'm sticking to the Hand of Kerim though, and I think we will go with these things. So, yeah. A new brave hero enters the dungeon. By what name are you known? Keejchen. And confirm. The den. Things nest here that have not seen sunlight for centuries. The stench of waste permeates the stale air, and your eyes take time to adjust to the light. As you peer into the darkness, the food chain of the dungeon plays out before your eyes in real time as the blind rodent is snatched into the darkness by a pale green hand. The rat's last squeak is silenced by an echoing crunch. Okay, so there's a dungeon aspect here. Sealed doors, sealed doors. There's like a kick in the door style thing here. I can move the camera with right mouse button. Good to know. We have our HP here, so apparently that carries over between fights. Initial mana. Gold on escaping. And what is this? Talents. Hero talents. Can't really do a lot in here, but we have this longsword. Okay. Healing potions, weapons. Okay, we've got the longsword, talents. Okay. Just checking all the things. We can see our deck here. Okay. Goblin Pack leader level 1. But we got some sealed doors. This one looks special. Let's try this one over here just for starters. The door is sealed shut from the outside. You'll need to find another way. Okay. Alright. It doesn't look like we are wasting any resources by just moving around and exploring. This is an empty room then. Then something happens here. Goblin Pack leader. Strength in numbers is no match for actual strength. We have a 100% chance to sneak away, or we can fight. Or we can check the enemy deck here. So they have a Goblin Pack leader. Give adjacent friendly minions 1 power. He's got Goblin Rebel, block 1. So they block the first attack on them, and then they have a dagger throw. Deal 1 damage to 2 different enemy targets within range 2. Okay, I think, of course, we'll try to fight him. So he's a small hero, yeah. You are playing first. This is your starting hand. Select any cards you wish to withdraw. The remainder will be kept. I think I like this keyboard. So we put down the shade first. And then I don't think I will move forward. He summoned 2 things. Was I able to summon 2 things? That is entirely possible. I probably was. Whoops. Put a copy of a friendly minion on the top of your deck, or I should say or, because it's an and in this case. We'll give you this. Can I restart this fight? No. But I definitely messed up by not playing all my cards in turn 1. I couldn't have played all of them, because well, I could have moved first maybe, and then... Anyway. Gain 1 power when a card is raised. We will copy this one. And then I can put it over here. But I was trying to not take damage. That was my idea with not moving in the first turn. We'll block the first damage. I think we'll just put this here. And turn. Why did this one not take damage? Because I had the shield on it. I put the shield on it myself. I am a fool. Alright. Extra power actually doesn't really work against these guys because they have shields. They either have 1 hit point or a shield. Right? This one still has a shield. Where is that visual? That's not super visual. I don't see the shield. But I'm pretty sure this one has it. So I'll move over here and attack that guy. Yeah. And then I'll do the scorpion here to block for my hero. Then I raise a card. Did it? Oh, I didn't see. We go here, attack that guy. And then I can still summon this guy. Here. And turn. So he's summoning right next to me to kill me. We can get around that. Damage there. And attack it with the hero. And summon a scorpion here. Move up there. Attack him. Attack him. And attack him. And that should win the fight. Yes. Alright, and then loot. We didn't take any damage. Click on cards to turn them over. The first two are free. Free for a leader boss. And each additional card you turn over will cost a flare stone. A flare stone. Free reveals. And select any cards you want to keep. Let's look at a minion. Oh. Archfiend unit. Minion unit. Costs 2 mana, this one. When summoned, raise 2. Oh. When a minion is sacrificed, gain +1/+1. We don't have any sacrifice going on at all, but I want this guy for 6/6 on its own, and it raises 2, which combos with our deck. Insane. You get spell 2, of course. Give him friendly minion +2 power and cleave. That's fine. And let's just use 1 flare stone. We don't get any more information about these flare stones at the moment. I'm assuming that this is per dungeon run. And so let's save the rest of them here. But we got a Chained Imp. We saw that one before. When it destroys anything, it gains the power of that unit. Alright. And then we select the ones we want to keep. We want to keep all of these guys. All these things. A Blacksmith over here. A friendly smithy offers to improve your gear. Sure. First one is free, my lad. Then you will have to barter for the treasures. Then we've got to barter for the treasures you found. Okay. Let's upgrade a Scorpion, because we will always want to play that, I think, when we can. Maybe the shield. Block 2. Apply block to 2 friendly unit. Or here we upgrade what? Game 1, 2. And the Scorpion would give us... Oh, that's a big upgrade. 6/3 instead. Nice. Does it raise 2 then? Does it raise 1? This is a small upgrade, but then he gains 2 power when a card is raised. This one, if we upgrade it. Use an action to target a friendly unit and give it 1/1. Give all adjacent minions 1/1. Then sacrifice. Oh, so it's not when you summon it, it's when you... It's an action that the unit does, and I probably cannot do it when it's summoned, because it's not hasted. This one, if we upgrade it, is just extra damage. And Chained Imp. Just extra base stats, which gives us more staying power, but I think I want to upgrade a Scorpion. That's free. Then he wants what? Pay 1 treasure. Do we have any treasures? Gold, unescaping, initial mana, treasure in deck. We don't have any treasures in deck. So I can't actually do it. Okay. Yeah, back. Over here, then over here. And since we didn't take any damage on the first attempt, we might as well just fight here. No reason to not to do it. And we get loot and... Let's see, this is your starting hand. Select any cards you wish to redraw. The remainder is kept. Let's not start with and again. And let's not start with a willing sacrifice. In fact, let's not start with a shield either. So redraw all. We can play the Spellbait. And then we can play the Skittering Scorpion here. That raises 1. Okay, we got rid of a Wormfoot Spellbait, that's fine. And then we can give a unit 2 power more and cleave. They both have 3 health. Can I give it to myself? No. Give a friendly minion 2 power and cleave. I mean, the Scorpion. What is this though? A Goblin Blade. It has 3 power but only 1 health. So if we can take them off the board during this round, they won't be able to damage us. And I can do that easily. Boom. Boom. And we deal... Oh, this would have cleaved. No, it's next to him. Never mind. Anyway. I think we are destroying these guys right now. It's the other guy first, then a Scorpion, and then a Chained Imp as well. Okay. I mean, I'm assuming that we are gonna meet some stronger enemies later down the line. Yeah. Loot. So, click on 3 cards to offer us to a free, and we got a potion here. Heal unit control up to 5. That goes consume. Consume, remove this card from your deck permanently. Okay. Still good to add it in. I think another spell might make sense to add in. And we got a Quicken 1. A unit you control gains haste, so it may move and act immediately. So you summon a unit, then give it haste. That's nice. Let's just reveal 1 minion here. Why not? We're adding this, we're adding that, and Blacksteel Staff Sorcerer. When a minion is sacrificed, draw a Blacksteel minion. Blacksteel. Can I see my deck? Do we have any other Blacksteel stuff? And we don't have. We have 1 sacrifice unit. This one also combos with sacrifice. But we don't actually have anything else that combos with sacrifice. This one's so insane. It doesn't say rarity or anything. I don't think we'll add this one. When a minion is sacrificed, draw a Blacksteel minion. So we wouldn't be able to get that effect. And it's a 2/2. And it waters down our deck. So I am gonna say we will not want that one. Select a talent. We leveled up. Okay. I see. So toughness is gain maximum HP. Then we can say into the light. At the end of each battle, heal up to 2 HP. I think that's worth way more. And dash gains extra move. Well, the sustain from this healing light here is really worth it, I think. Alright. You'll come across a shell-shocked adventurer staring from a corner in the room. He scrambles to you, begging, "Can you spare a powerful card? I need to escape. I'll trade you this healing potion." Intimidate. Requires a 4 power minion. Intimidate. We have a 4 power minion. Okay. So we just got the potion for free. An Aghast of Time. Goblin War Leader or a Goblin Shaman. Let's stay with the Aghast of Time. Before you venture further, all your patrons offer a powerful artifact from their stores. An Aghast of Time that will allow you to resurrect once you fall on the field of battle. I mean, we'll take it. Alright. Is that considered a treasure? It's a card. Aghast of Time. While this card is in your deck, if you are defeated, consume this card and heal for 8. Okay. And we can heal for 2 and exhaust. Which removes it for the remainder of the battle, not for, yeah. Okay, we'll go for the Goblin Shaman first. Even the lowest creatures inspire the goblins. So, we can see the deck. Got a Goblin Wrath Totem. Give minions +1 at the end of turn, and it is a unit of its own accord. Okay, and then the Goblin Shaman, which is that we are gonna take no damage in this fight. And the mulligan is quite nice, and I think this is a fine enough starting hand. Yeah, let's just keep those. It's fine. So, what you do is you throw this one down there, then move the hero, throw another one out. Oh, I could just summon them as a chain reaction thing. Okay. And then we raise that cleave thing, but that's fine. End turn. And on we go. So it's interesting with mana. Mana is really interesting because I'm drawing 3 cards every turn because I'm not spending any mana. As soon as I start spending mana, we will be drawing the less cards next turn, and since some are free, the more cards you draw, the better. For sure. What is this? This is his hand. We can see his hand. We cannot see his mana. I'm assuming... Oh, and here we see the shield. I found the shield. Okay. It was probably there all along. I just didn't notice it before. Because I am a fool. Let's see. We can kill 1 goblin here. I'm gonna attack here. Can I move then? Yeah. So move. There we go. Oh, and we still have the new units. So they come in and we get one of them haste, because why not? And then attack. I'm just swarming the field here. Now this one costs 2 mana, but it's totally worth it. Okay, and we can kill this goblin red totem. Give your minions +1/+1, not hero, so he didn't gain anything off of that. So we can attack like this, then skirmish away, move in the better unit, attack, and kill the goblin shaman. Alright, he does it. Loot. Yeah, same principle as every year, Miss Sophy. Let's see, willing sacrifice. Let's get another unit in here. Oh, we got a new minion. Kareem Voidcaller costs 1 mana. Raised cards are instead added to your hand while he is in play. That seems like a quite nice combo, and the willing sacrifice is not a bad card, but do we actually want to use a draw on it is the question. To which I think, we are raising the deck, which means we are, unless we have the Kareem Voidcaller on the field, we are raising the deck, making it smaller, so making it bigger is better. But like, we aren't raising enough to run out of cards, and then I don't think I can get rid of cards in any other way, really. So I'm gonna make a decision not to add that willing sacrifice. A glint of intelligence in this one's eyes, or is it just survival instinct? Fight. Oh, we could check this deck. Never mind. I'm confident. And we got the Voidcaller, so we will add raised cards to your hand. That's super powerful. That is super powerful, because it's basically... I was wondering how we would get draws, but this is how. Yeah, and we've got the whole combo in the hand. So put down this guy, Shade. Then we want the Voidcaller in the back, and theoretically we don't want him to fight at all. And then we will put a Scorpion forward. That raises a card that we then draw. We can immediately use it. Put a copy of a friendly minion on the top of your deck. And we will put another Scorpion in. And then we only draw 1, because we spent 2 mana on that. Okay, we lost that Scorpion immediately. Somehow that surprised me. Goblin Striker. Gain 1/0 for each Goblin Striker on the board. Alright, and he already added 1. Kill that one. Hit that one. You move aside. Hero comes in. Now, Dagger Throw. Deal 1 damage to 2 different enemy targets within range 1. So he will be able to hit my hero next round, and I can't stop him from destroying the cracked Scorpion. But I can move up here to take up this position where he would want to summon a unit otherwise. Now he has to summon here or here. We can add Cleave to a unit. So we'll add that to you. This guy's gonna die. And in fact, he can kill this guy too, but I can't really stop him, so it's fine. Yeah, he can clear my board. He did not, though. He chose to deal 1 of the damages to me instead of clearing. Could he not have cleared my board? I'm sure he could have. Okay. We are putting a Scorpion in front of my Voidcaller. That gives us an immediate draw, which is amazing. They have 3 health. Or is this one upgraded? That's why, yeah. We will put the shield on you, so you survive 1 round. Go and hit. And I want my hero to just skirmish away. There's no reason to engage here at all. And I want to give my Voidcaller more staying power, so we are putting the Ruin Sacrifice onto him in a second. 2 damage to the enemy. Can have it on anyone. These are Goblin Shield Breakers. They have Multi-Strike 1. Multi-Strike. Unit can perform additional actions each turn, including attacks. Okay, but we can kill them before they even do anything, so it's not a problem. What do we have here? Quicken and Javelin and Healing Potion. Now we could discard this one. Just discard this. That gives us mana, so we will draw more cards next turn. That's going to be fine. So this is a bit of a slow round, but then we will have a power round next round. Let's see. I think the best strategy will be to clear his board. What's happening here? When one of your minions is destroyed, gain 1 block. Okay. And we clear 1 more. Can he have 2 block? He can. Okay, I'll skirmish away with this one because it's removed easily. Move this one up. And I think buff it, actually. And then move in. I'm wondering if we can block him entirely from casting units effectively. I'm sure we can. Okay, these are not a problem. We will clear the board again. I did not get to draw 5 cards despite my having extra mana. So that's worth noting. We don't have the haste, so none of these will be able to attack. Let's see, we kill this with our 2 units in the back here. And this guy will kill that. Easy does it. Move in. No, wait. We put a Voidcaller here. My Scorpion there, and then cast the Archfiend here. That raises stuff. 2. And we get to draw them. Insane combo. Yeah, and then Worm Food, Spellbait here, got a lot of stuff. Heal a unit for 2 and exhaust, we can do that. I'm gonna test whether or not we can overheal. No. Okay, that was a test. Because it doesn't matter for this fight. We are dominating the board pretty hard. Now, he didn't have any units to summon anyway, so it didn't matter for him. But I'm sure that we can block him from casting any of these other guys here next turn. But we're killing him, so it doesn't matter. Victory. Loot. Minion. What is this? Aghast Minion unit. 1/2 and phase. Phase. After the unit attack, it swaps place with the defender. Does not apply to large heroes or if the defender is destroyed. And then it gains multi-strike 1 for this turn each time a minion is sacrificed. Interesting. I think we will want another spell. A new spell, Shockwave. Deal your power as damage to all units in a line from your hero, starting with an adjacent unit. I mean, it's not a bad spell, but it's not really comboing with anything. I'm not even sure it's an improvement to the deck. This one is sort of in the same category, but let's just add it. I don't know. Bloodlust. Whenever a minion adjacent to your hero is destroyed, your hero gains 1 power till the end of your turn, not end of combat. Okay. We can get extra moves each turn as indicated, or extra maximum. I think extra moves is really powerful, then you can skirmish more. Here's the 2-sided portal, and here's a temple. A pious devotee offers to purge your deck of impurities. Remove cards. Oh, so here we get something. of impurities. There's definitely an argument to be made to remove a card here. So we have higher chances of drawing the good stuff. I think it's gonna be the Aghast. Honestly, it's gonna be the Shockwave. Let's just, yeah. Can we keep doing it? Oh, and then we have to pay one treasure. The first one is free. Next is the treasure. I'm still wondering what a treasure is, but I'm guessing that a... no, treasure in deck here. 0. Okay, back. And then over here, two-sided portal. A mysterious portal lays glowing in the corner of the room. One side you see... On one side, you see a normal path. The other, a darker, more dangerous route with more loot. Which side do you dare to enter? Oh, and we could go back as well. A more challenging path with better reward potential. Of course. As you step through the portal, you hear a screeching of gears and a deep rumble as the giant door before you to the next room opens before you. Okay. So we were teleported back to the start of the dungeon, and now we have a sealed door here that has opened. We have an Orc Scout. We can still have a 100% chance to sneak away. But let's check what he's got. He is an Orc Scout hero unit, -1, so he has extra moves. And that's his thing, okay. Orcish Warhound has Devour. Ooh, okay, now we're getting some more. I mean, I'm sure I can stay on top of it, but that could run out of hand if I don't take care. And we have a haste with knockback. I can guess what knockback does. Push the defender backwards as indicated. If it cannot, then damage is stealth instead. So that's pretty powerful. Okay. Well, we will fight it. Oh, and the arena increases in size. I love that. I thought it was a little bit small. So that's a big improvement. Alright, we're going to redraw all of this. Oh, we got the Void Caller turn 1. Perfect. I think that, I mean, this is how I play any kind of game. I always play the economy plays, and this is how we do it. Go back to the other corner and start raising our deck, but not really. We're boosting our deck while drawing extra cards and just growing our army. And turn. Okay. See, this guy, if he devours this Spellbait guy, then we are in trouble. And because I did the way I did here, we cannot attack with everything. We can attack you. Oh, and we cannot allow him to devour this unit. That would be terrible. They don't have dash. He can move down, remove my Wormfoot Spellbait, and then he moves down and attacks my Shade. But I can deploy another Spellbait here. And this one... I discard it. Now we have 4 mana. I still only draw 3 cards. Okay. Oh, and he has haste, that guy. Okay. We will, of course, raise 1. And that'll draw a card. That is super powerful. We will keep doing this. We can finish off this guy real quick. No reason to not do that. Put the Void Caller in the corner. He's our most powerful unit. Giving draws. This guy I don't want to lose. So put it here maybe? Hold on. We can kill this guy. This one can actually tank the Orc. Put that there. Oh, and that raises 2. Insane, because we get to draw them. Oh, this one gets +1/+1. So it's growing in strength and becoming more strong. So now it can tank a hit. The Aghast had what going for it? See, now we have an idea in actually discarding cards. because we don't have 3 mana right now. But we will of course play the Skittering Scorpion here. Play that there. That also raises a card. Insane. We will add in an Archfiend because it raises 2. We will play this thing here. I mean, the Aghast is not good, but it can tank a hit, which is worth something. But right now we only have 0. We have 0 mana, which is bad. So we will discard that, and I don't think it's worth tanking a hit here. We will just discard so we get more drawers next turn. And there's the Archfiend again, because we put an extra in the deck. And that's worth 2 drawers for us. And it boosts all of our guys, so let's put it up here. That's raises 2. It's now an 8/5. Anything other than hitting the hero is a waste in that case. You can just finish off that one. You go up here, kill that. And then this one goes up here, gets a sword that cleaves, and then boom, and we give it 2 damage, and then we will discard the potion here for an extra mana. And this is another perfect combat, no damage taken. And our deck is combo-rific. Insane. Alright. This one was already unlocked. Or maybe I misclicked and unlocked it here. But this is a treasure. So it's a minion unit treasure. Power 2/2, treasure 30. Last word, draw a card. So that's really good. So it's a really great unit, and it's considered a treasure of 30 whatever. And I didn't use a free reveal on that, so yeah, this is I guess treasures are just revealed. Got a minion here, Karim King Priest. That's one of the role we saw before. When summoned, sacrifice a random adjacent friendly minion and summon a meek servitor. And then I think, let me think. Let's try a spell again. What do we find here? Bloodright. Remove 2 HP from your hero and give friendly minions plural +1/1. And we heal 2 at the end of every combat. So in effect that's free once if we don't take any other damage. And we will add all of this just because I want to see what a meek servitor is. We're going to try this out. But that's actually watering down our deck a little bit and maybe not even worth it. We have a Goblin Slinger here. He can do multi-strike 1 and he has range 3. Okay, may attack up to the number of squares. So that's the first thing, that's the highest range thing we've seen. He got Goblin Shield Breakers, which is the ones with multi-strike, and a Rat Totem and Dagger Throws. Okay. Fight him. And now we have a smaller arena again. Oh, we have a good starting hand though. We don't have the guy that combos with racing, and we could end up racing him. So that could be problematic. Discard the healing potion for sure. I think we read... Oh, this is the upgraded Skittering Scorpion though. We'll reroll the 1. It's fine. We've been super lucky drawing that Voidcaller every combat, but I can see now that if we don't get him, we might actually end up being in trouble. But like he's doing 1 damage, this guy, so it's not that problematic. And we will go directly in his face because he has range, and I will in fact move away. Oh, I could have moved to this corner here. Yeah, he's shooting at me. And twice. So now I've already taken more damage than I would like. We only drew 1 card because I spent 2 mana on that guy, but I will still copy him. I only gained 1 mana per turn. Is that right? Yeah, we can hit that guy here, not that that does a lot, and then move twice. This guy has cleave, but that doesn't help here. Because it cleaves at units adjacent to him as far as I understand. Yeah, not adjacent to the one he cleaves. We'll go up here and go over there. This is fine. Got another Archfiend. The other card here adds it on top of the deck, is that right? So that's why we keep drawing the ones I just copied. Well, that's fine. Now we are cleaving here. Look at that. Perfect. And we won. And we heal as a fool. Okay. Yeah. Got powerful units. Here's a weapon. Pike range 2. Your hero may only wield one weapon at a time. You may only switch weapons in between battles. But this gives us a range of 2. So that we now can use our hero even though we are a coward. And here we got a Karim Hedge Wizard, who is level 2, because he's got 2 stars. First 2 are free, 3 for elites, and we didn't get 3, so it wasn't an elite or a boss or anything. But we still got a nice card here. When summoned, sacrifice a random other friendly minion and draw a random friendly minion and draw 1 card. So that could end up being a really strong guy. Why is this good? It's not good. It's good if you have something that combos with sacrifices. We have 1. No. We actually do not have anything. This one combos with sacrifices, but that's the only thing. And a random friendly unit is not a good thing to sacrifice. So even though he's rank 2, which I think is a... in theory, it's a good thing, but it's just not this one. And weapons, I mean, this one does 2 damage and has no range. This one does 2 damage and has range, so it's strict upgrade. Okay. Orc Lieutenant. And what do you do? 3 damage, 14 health. Adjacent friendly minions gain 1-0. Okay, and he has the... No, this one is a different one. This is an Orc Slinger with range. Okay, and we have the Orc Charger, haste and knockback, denoted by the color of their clothing, apparently. And then an Orc Shaman. At the end of each turn, heal adjacent friendly units for 1. And that is, I suppose, even in the turn where he's summoned. Alright, so it's getting a little bit more complicated. But let's dive on in. How hard can it be? Redraw that for sure, and this one we don't really like. Nah, I shouldn't have added that to the deck at all. Alright, so I have range. But I can't be in range of attacking or shooting this turn. They had 1 slinger guy. I think we want to engage in this fight. I will summon the Archfiend. Raising 2 cards. I can see how this might be problematic in the long term if we keep adding... Oh, and there was the Voidcaller. In that case, we are sort of in trouble, right? But I will discard this to gain 1 mana, so we have more cards next turn. That guy has haste. But the Archfiend at least will stay on the board. We cannot kill this guy. Why was he summoned back here? Because he's a slinger. The AI is smart enough to summon them at the back. That's nice. When summoned, sacrifice a random adjacent friendly minion. So if I place it not next to a friendly minion, then it will not sacrifice anything. Which is, I think, what we should do. Attack here. Shoot there. Whatever I put in will die. Put that one there. Put this one a little bit at the back. Holy crap, does this one do 3 damage at range 3? Yes, it does. Crazy. Okay, let's summon this one here. It can be shot by the slinger, but it won't be able to be taken down by the big guy. And he shot at me, so now I'm taking actual damage for this combat. Okay. And since I have my great movement, I can get away. But we'll kill that guy. And can we raise anything here? No. So if we want to kill this guy, I have to do it with the hero and then this guy. Now... Oh, I messed it up. No, we can still... this one can't move anymore. But we can still block all of his summons, basically. I guess he can kill one, and then he can summon away. So we can't really block his summons. I can block him from following my hero, at least. Put this one here. That one there. And this one here. So he will have to kill something to move, but I'm sure he's okay with that. This guy comes in with haste and strikes my hero. Uh-oh. We are taking actual damage here. And we haven't even hurt the enemy yet. Okay, let me think. Can I shoot here? No. I got it. Don't worry. Go here. You hit this one to double your strength. These two must hit this one. You hit the lord, the hero, whatever. Here, go here. I go up here to shoot. And then summon a unit in between us. We know he doesn't have the haste in hand. I gotta start checking that. What they have in hand and stuff. We can discard the healing potion. That's a one-time use. And we do heal automatically at the end of the fight. So I don't want to start using potions yet. And now he's healing himself, but now we kill him, right? Especially because we can raise. So we win. And we have the blood right or whatever it's called. Yeah, blood right. But we won't need it. Just murder him. Okay. I was a little bit frivolous in this combat. I got way too confident by all of our perfect victories. It's nice to see that the game is now fighting back. Got another treasure here. Ring of Neem. Don't tell me I forgot to add the other treasure though. Oh no, it's here. Okay. Ooh. What does this one do? Spell treasure 20. Give a target +1 multi-strike disturb. But of course we're adding it. I guess I want to see a weapon. Damn it. That's it. I mean, it is as good as our longsword, so it's just bad. Foolish Arcanist. Plated Horror. Block 5. When this minion is sacrificed, summon a Plated Horror in its place. Plated Horror, block 5. Destroy a minion as sacrificed. That's actually a good one. Now we have one that we want to sacrifice. Do we want to... I mean, we might as well take the weapon, I suppose. Maybe we can sell it or something like that. Let's shoot. We got an extra flare stone for something, so I'll use it to reveal this potion. Heal unit you control and adjacent units up to 3 HP. Consume. Alright. And of course we will add it. Confirm. So I wonder if there's a card limit. Now there's 26 cards. Random event. You hear a whisper from a crack in the wall. Venture. That's adventurer, of course. Venture. Come, here come. Shiny trade, yes? Minos place. Shiny trade. Lose 20 GB treasure. Gain floor map. No. That is not a trade I want. This is just empty? Oh, okay. Here's a Goblin Chief, and here's a Goblin Alchemist. Alright, let's try the Chief first. Not the biggest Goblin, but certainly the cruelest. Okay. He has power 3, his point 16. Adjacent friendly minions gain +1 multi-strike at the start of turn. Okay. And he's got these rebels with block, but they do 1 damage and they have 1 health. And then they have Goblin Red Token. This is gonna be an easy one. We should not take damage here, he said, questioning himself. Redraw, and I don't think Clear the Way is a good thing for the first turn. Okay, and we can heal a unit and exhaust, and we can do that on the hero. End of time. Yeah. So he does 3 damage. He's gonna be able to kill something if I put it forward, but I don't have to. And then heal myself. Now, this is a good enough turn. Didn't take any damage, but got some units on the field, and they won't be able to do anything with their turn here. Oh, we have the Voidcaller and this guy here that we want to die in combat, because then we get a free card draw. So we can kill 1 unit, and so we should. I cannot shoot it from here. I can shoot this one up here. Okay, let's do that then. He's going to be able to hit me with this dagger throw, and I can do nothing about it. As far as I can tell, that's a lie. I can come up here, go there. He can still hit me with the dagger throw, right. Get you in there, and then I think this one we summon on the way far side. I'm going to start flanking over to the other side so we can get as far away from him as possible. And he might damage me here. Is it random? Do 1 damage to 2 different enemy targets within range 2. I don't think it's random. He's just choosing not to do it on me. Okay, so in this case, we might just actually sacrifice this guy, also just to find out what a meek servitor is. So here we go. Oh wow. Oh, here's an interesting mechanic that I wasn't aware about. Exhaust when destroyed, which means that other creatures, when they die, go into the discard pile, and that means that they don't recycle in deck. You can't have more than one of the same. I thought that it was like a summon spell that then put the card in the discard pile and summoned the unit, but the card goes onto the field and does not go into the discard pile. You cannot have more than one of the same exact copy of a card in play. Good to know. Maybe it is obvious, but I didn't figure that out on my own. When this minion is sacrificed, summon a plagued horror in this place. Alright. We are filling up with all kinds of goodies here, and then we are moving far away. You just flank away. This one has multi-strike? No? Okay. Yeah, just end turn here. And we've got to draw a card for these. This got us to more than 3 cards. So it's not like 3 is a hand limit, but it's just that 3 is the maximum amount of mana that we can use to draw spells, is how I'm supposed to read that then. Okay. Yeah, so, and again isn't super good, because it costs us a card draw, but we can then we're going to discard the Quicken, because I'm not going to use that on the Shade, I think. We can shoot this thing. Then we... I suppose we... I don't know. What do we do? What happens if we have 2 Voidcallers? I suppose we will find out soon. Go here with that. Hit there. There. Oh, he's dying. No, he's not dying this turn. Good. Good, good. And I'm going to do like this to block my hero off completely. Which is silly. I could have gone up, shot, and gone back down. I forgot to... it automatically discards any card I have in hand at the end of the round. It did tell me that in the tutorial, sure, but I wasn't sure that that was actually going to be a thing. Now we won't be able to test the double race, double Voidcaller mechanic, because we are killing the enemy right now. Are we not? Yes, we are. And I don't see any reason to wait. Loot. Another weapon. Oh, what do we have here? Range arcing 2. May attack up to the number of squares indicated away, but not adjacent. So it's worse. And it only has power 1. God damn it. And we got an upgraded High King Priest. It changed the name of it. Look at that. Did it? Or is the other one also called the High King Priest? No, this is a Kirim King Priest. Wait, the other, we have a Crag Scorpion and we have a Skittering Scorpion. Okay, so they changed name. That's kind of cool. There's no reason to not grab the weapon. And we got a new level up. Alright, we can get ranged attacks with any ranged weapon gain Penetrate. Penetrate. Hit all enemies in the same direction within range. I mean, that's pretty amazing. Oh, maximum mana. So yeah. For sure we will grab that. I mean, since we're already running ranged attack, it makes super sense. And now we can penetrate. Now we have a level 3. That's the first time up. So, Goblin Alchemist, mad giggling echoes from a corner of the dusty lab you find yourself in, accompanied by the thud of several strange boxes hitting the floor. Very long and arduous description here. We have a power 1 range 2 guy, so he isn't super powerful, only 14 hit points, so his strength must be in his deck. Acidic Mad Contraption. It's a minion with power 0. When an enemy unit moves away or next to this mad contraption for the first time, destroy this minion and deal 5 damage to that unit. So it's like a trap. And it has a movement of its own. It's not an immobile thing. Alright. Doom! Mad Contraption. When this minion is destroyed, deal 10 damage to the enemy hero. Excuse me? And he can keep playing that. That happens once, and then he shoots me once, and then I'm dead. So we have to rush this guy. Explosive Mad Contraption. After 2 turns, destroy this minion. When destroyed, deal 10 damage to all units on the same row and column. That is insane. Wow. Piercing Mad Contraption. When an enemy minion is summoned, deal 1 damage to it. Holy crap. And Tinker. Upgrade 1 random Mad Contraption to a Super Mad Contraption, doubling its effect and giving it plus 3 health. I can sneak away. And do a random event first. Why not? You come across a freestanding alembic with a couple of vials below, filled with strange liquid. Take vials. Take 2 potions. We have a apply haste, and that consumes it. That's not a super great thing, actually. And mana potion. The problem is that they fill up drawers in the deck, and that can end up meaning that we don't have units to summon on the first fight, or first... Okay, so every time I had a feeling that this would be a thing. So every time we come into the room again, the chance to sneak away lowers. I'm going to try again, because I want to do this fight first. Anything to level up a little bit before... Oh, and that can... Now our chance to sneak away is lowered for all future encounters. Maybe. Orc War Drummer. At the end of your turns, your minions gain 1/1. So he's drumming his drum, and that makes his units tougher. And they charge. They both have haste, and he has double time. Until the end of your turn, your minions gain +1 dash, so extra speed. Alright, so that at least sounds easier than the Goblin Alchemist. We also kind of want to rush him, though. We will read all those there too, for sure. The Archfiend is just fantastic, so we will keep it and then redraw here. And we got the Void Caller, so that's insane. The best combo. This guy will be boosted. Let's see. Do we want to rush into his face or stay our distance? And I think we want to rush face here. So we summon the spell bait and then raise twice, drawing those cards. We don't have mana, but we can get 1 mana here and then put haste onto the Archfiend. This is how we want to play against that Goblin Alchemist guy. They both have haste. Oh, they will hit my hero here. Ah. I'm wondering now if I could have avoided that. Can we kill him in this action? Oh, we don't have any cards. And oh, he got 1/1 on all his creatures, right? Well, I mean, this will at least clear the board, and double time won't really help him then, because now he has no allies. And yeah, we only regain 1 mana per turn. So spending mana is really something you should keep an eye out for. Not something you'd want to do willy-nilly. That's way more expensive than I thought at first. If I go here, and then you already moved. Oh, here, so now I block for my hero with him, and we summon this guy there. Oh, I didn't think that through, but it worked out. Oh, and he combos with sacrifices the Archfiend. I didn't remember that. So that's even better. He's just fantastic. He's gotta be like a rare unit or something like that. But he costs 2 mana, and as we just determined, spending mana is really something. So we actually ended up with lower health than we started with. That's bad. We want another Scorpion, sure, but oh, it makes the deck slower still. I want another Voidcaller if we can get it. What is this? A Lesser Karim Drake with Devour. No. I will use my Flare-Stone here to maybe get something. No, we can't justify putting that in the deck. Blood right. No. Can't have 2 of them. It's too much. Okay, I don't actually feel like the Scorpion was an upgrade necessarily either, so... Here we go. Goblin Alchemist. We gotta just fly in his face with everything we've got. Ank of Time out and this one out. Wormfoot Spellbait. I think we need higher chances of redraw or drawing better stuff. But this is actually a unit that can attack him. But 1 damage is just not, it's not enough. And we can't guarantee that we get races to combo with him. The Voidcaller. We need the Voidcaller. We got the Voidcaller. That's lucky. He has all the things though. Uh-oh. Aha. Remove 2 HP from your hero. Give friendly minions 1/1. Yeah. This is the rush build. That actually works out really, really well. That is so lucky. This thing here. Let's see. When I move, enemy unit moves away from or next to this mad contraption for the first time, destroy this minion and deal 5 damage to that hero. So if I move my hero away now, he will not die, but it's actually kind of close. Can we kill the shaman? No. After 2 turns, destroy this. When destroyed, deal 10 damage to all units on the same row and column. We can raise. Can we kill the bad guy? I can heal my hero. We raise 1 that increases his power so that we can destroy this thing. Oh, deal to all units on the same row, which means this one gets destroyed, and this one gets destroyed, and then my hero dies. So the maximum amount of damage I can deal to him in this turn. Oh no, this will hit him too. 10 damage to him. And to my hero because of this thing. We have the Aghast of Time in our deck. So I will survive this. We will heal. With that potion. It's consumed forever. So maybe that was not even the right call. I'm not sure if he dies before or after me. That's the thing I'm considering here. There's no other way for me to kill him. I have to attack this explosive mad contraption that ends the fight and I die and he dies. But I get revived. I don't see any other way. Oh, we get to draw a card here. Didn't do anything. Yeah, the Aghast of Time got consumed. Okay. That sucks, but whatever. Crackling Sapphire. Deal 4 damage to unit. That's a pretty good treasure. Alright, and Minion. Wormfoot Legionary. Last word, summon a copy of without this effect in its place with haste. Honestly, a good hero. It's got a bit of staying power. A minion. One of these again. Bone Seer. When summoned, sacrifice a random adjacent friendly minion and draw 1 card. It's actually not bad. Because you draw 1 card. But for 1 mana, I don't think... I'll grab this guy. Sure. I'm sad that we lost the Aghast already. I'm thinking whether or not I could drink healing potions outside of combat. I probably can since they are there. Here we are going up against an Ogre Champion, which is the large unit that we saw earlier. It also has range 2 and power 4. Now it's getting tougher. This is also an elite fight. Armor up, gain 3 block. Oof. Ground Slam, stun all enemy units in a line from your hero starting with adjacent enemy. And Ground Stomp, deal 1 damage to all enemy units. Okay, but he's got no summons, so it's just him. And we're gonna have to surround him and take him down. Okay, bad draws at the start here. I'm redrawing everything. He's got what? Armor up and Ground Slam. Storms all enemy units in line, with starting with an adjacent enemy unit, which he cannot. And his range 2, so 1. He moves 1, and then 1, 2. I kind of gotta run away a little bit. Then I will say Shade. Clear the way on him. Do we want to copy him? Now I'm wondering if the copy gains cleave. That's actually a test that we should do right here. No, it doesn't copy the effects on that card, so that was not worth it. Okay, whatever. But then we can shield it, which is fine then. Sure, then to the shielding on the hero in that combat with the alchemist would have been amazing, because it could have blocked all the 10 damage coming in. Yeah. But we haven't gotten any more chances of getting shielding, though that's really something that I would do if I could. Okay, now he's coming in at high speed here. Cleave doesn't do more damage to big units, I'm sure. Oh, that doesn't make sense, since it has to be... yeah, never mind. Doesn't make sense. This guy summons a Servitor, which turns out is a fantastic unit, better than the Chained Imp, for example. This one will raise, which increases your power. Then we put the Chained Imp here. Then summon this guy here. He sacrifices the Chained Imp and gets the Servitor in the field. And then we go here and shoot. He can return fire on me. I forgot. Uh-oh. Ow. I thought I was safe behind my minions, and I was wrong. Do 4 damage to a unit, sure. Summon the Archfiend here. It raises twice. Oh wait, no, we want this one in combat. Here then. You go there, you go there. I go here, then shoot, then skirmish away. Now I don't think he can hit me. Do we summon this foolish Aghast or discard it? I think I discard it. He deals 1 damage to all units. I should put the shield on my hero for sure. That's always, almost always going to be what you should do with it. Okay, and loot. And we've got treasures incoming. This is a gold orb unit. Attacks from this minion chain. Repeat the effect on a random adjacent unit until there are no units in the chain. Okay, that's definitely worth adding. And a Dragon Tooth Soldier. Also a treasure. Multi-strike 2. 1, 4. Yeah, whatever. Got a weapon. Ooh. Now we're talking. It's not ranged, but it's power 4. I really like the bow though. Maybe when we get a bit tankier on the hero, right, when I level up, I should maybe, just maybe, think about putting a point into that extra hit point thing. I didn't do that before. This one's also leveled up. Yeah. And see, it looks like all spells here are getting upgraded. And so that, oh. Deathstroke. Destroy an adjacent enemy unit with power less than your hero. Adjacent to what? To my hero? Add a minion. Because now I'm using the flares. But this one was not upgraded though. Hunkering Fell Beast. At the end of each turn, raise 1. Ooh. Oh yeah, we are adding all of this, of course. But I can get 1 extra mana. Or toughness applied immediately. Start each encounter with 2 evasion. The next attack against this unit dealing no damage. I should have leveled. Okay, the Into the Light is the best, but then before you level this skill tree, you definitely should go for this skill tree. Which I didn't think about reading the skills before. But we will take this before the mana. Before the mana? No. No, that cannot be worth it. Getting 2 protected at the start of the battle. Cannot be targeted by the enemy. Start of your each turn, remove 1 charge. No, we want to get 1 intelligence here and then start leveling the other 3. I think this is a good place to end the video. Because the dungeon seems to just keep going. I don't know if there's a more natural stopping point. We've got 1.5 hours already. Huh. Again, this isn't a sponsored video. We weren't really supposed to do a whole series on this one, but I'm intrigued, so there will be at least 1 more coming out of this. And yeah, until then, see you guys around, and bye-bye.